Welcome to Season 1 of Gaming with Scott presents Fantasy Weekly, Book 1, Tales from Oxley, a Southgate Media podcast. Join us each week as our ragtag team from Oxley follows the trail left in the wake of the cult of Onyx as they attempt to save their village, and perhaps the world, from impending doom. Starring Joshua Jackson, Kelly Caudille, Rico Suarez, and John Kennedy. With me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the Game Master. Fantastic adventures await you just beyond this music. The hills are alive.
With the sound of snarling.
With the
Sound
pack
of
of werewolves. No, there are not Snorlax in the hills.
You know.
Hills are full of werewolves.
You don't know.
Werewolves. That's scary.
My kids like to call Snorlaxes sleepy cat bears.
It's kind of adorable.
Yeah.
I like that.
acceptable.
My kids are kind of adorable. So.
Yeah.
Sleepy.
Is that not
Cat
what
bear.
Snorlax translates into? Sleepy cat bear?
I'm pretty sure
think
that's
so.
I'm pretty sure that's the English translation.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
From German.
From German. From the original German.
From the original German.
The original German.
It
of
went
the
to
Japanese
German
kids
to
show.
Japanese.
You have
and
never
then-
read Shakespeare until you
Yeah.
have read it in the original Klingon.
Yeah.
Right.
Talk bear, talk Beth.
The German original word is hairbox.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny because that actually comes from the old Soviet Union as well.
Yeah.
Which is also funny because in the original Pokemon theme, which they had to dumb down for Americans, one of the scenes is there is a Pikachu that jumps out of this young lady's panties. That is one of the ones that they have to catch with You Got to Catch 'Em All. And it was one of the, you can catch him here, you can catch him there, you can catch him in her underwear, is what one of the translations. And they had to change that a bit. Like
love me some
when you see the
hentai.
girl that's running and the Pikachu runs in front of her and jumps at the screen.
They lengthened her skirt and stuff. Yeah,
Yes,
I've
they
seen
lengthened her skirt because it was up and she was because it leaps originally out of her
Yeah, it
undies,
does.
runs down the street and leaps up into the thing. So they brought her skirt down. They cut like 6 frames out of it where it doesn't leap, where it leaps down onto the ground from her crotch, and goes from there.
And that's how we get bed bugs.
In the very first season,
Yeah.
they edited 3 of the episodes for American consumption. They took out the one where Porygon was flashing to cause seizures.
Uh-huh.
They took out 2 where James cross-dressed and looked better than Jesse.
There you go.
I remember seeing clips of that episode actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was very weird.
There you
I've
go.
seen the Porygon episode, man.
I
The
saw
way it
that like
flashes,
the
if you've
early
got
days of the
flash
internet. That was a fart
seizure
game for a
issues.
while.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
I have seen the porn version as well.
of
I
Pokemon.
bet you have.
Was it
You would.
Rule
Was it-
34, baby.
Pokemon?
No.
And was the
No,
mon
I
not
just-
was the mon not
It's
poking the girl?
gay porn. You know that, right?
I just
don't know.
I just sometimes look up, what Jesse would look like with no clothes on.
Rule 34.
Yeah, Rule 34.
Means,
Shut up.
We all know you like James.
which
Don't judge.
I just want to see how they're going to do that hair on a porn star. That's all.
I mean, it's not too much to ask.
And I've seen the hotties that cosplay the Jessie, and they're like, "Well, she comes in and wants you to join Team Rocket. What do you do?" And I'm like, "Nail her."
Oh, goodness
we're done there.
gracious. If I'm still single come con time. Buddy!
Get a day pass, man. Do it right.
You get a room and you do it right.
You get a room.
And you say, "I'm going to
Well,
be there
you know.
all weekend." And you'd be like, "You know what? And I even attended the con once or twice."
I even attended the con.
And that's how it worked right. Ta-da. So it works just like that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming with Scott. I'm here with Kelly,
Hello.
John,
Hello.
Joshua,
Howdy.
and Rico.
Yo.
Yo.
Alrighty, Rick. Oh, you wanted to go see the carnival. I got to go see the carnival, play all the games, and do it. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to go back over here, Rico, for just a second. So...
Oh, that's why. I was like, why are you looking at me? I wasn't that excited about the carnival, but
Well, maybe you were a little. 'Cause
Well,
you were
could-
going to go
I'm pretty
eat the
excited
cooked
about the
pig.
I
carnival.
think he like stared
he
at
was
you
going to
and
eat the
games
cooked
for
pig.
bowl.
Well, that's what I'm
We're
talking.
all-
I said
we're
I'm
all-
going back to Rico. I'm just
We're all
looking at
gonna
you
eat
now.
cooked
He
pig.
stares
Don't
at you
worry.
because it makes you uncomfortable.
No, it's just weird when he's like, we're looking at Rico, stares at me.
Yep. Awkward eye contact.
Right? There you go.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Okay, you head out to Tinsley.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to the, he's towards the edge of the village.
Yep.
And you can see he's got a sign over that hangs over his door with what looks to be a diamond on it, like a carved diamond, not a four-sided, the gem.
Yeah. All right. Is the door unlocked?
Oh, it's wide open.
Sweet. I'm going to go in and get this gem appraised.
Okay, you walk in, and there are 3 tables that have like a planter's box nailed to them with a hinged top with glass on the front of it.
Oh.
And inside of the 3 tables, inside of the locked closures, are pieces of jewelry or gems. And he's sitting at his little bench. He's got a pair of tiny chisels and a little hammer.
Temptation is a bitch.
Yeah, it sure is. I'm glad I came here by myself.
And why? They'd have just cheered you on. And he looks up, and one eye looks huge. He's got a little thing over it with a little magnifying thing. I mean, he's got one of these going on.
Yeah.
So then he goes, "Hello?
Hi, Tinsley. Yeah?
Yeah?
Smithson sent me. I need
Yeah?
to get this ruby appraised.
What ruby?
This one right here.
Let me look. Let me see that there." And he holds it up to his eye, and his big eye squinches around it. He goes, "I'll give you 10 gold for it."
10 gold.
There's crack. Very small, minute, runs down the thing. I couldn't cleave this at all. Couldn't really touch it up. And he sets it down on a little black piece of felt. He goes, "I'll give you 10 gold for it."
10 gold for that one?
Yep.
Oh.
Didn't you need like 5 gold for each dagger, or was 5 gold total?
It was 15 gold for both.
It
Oh.
was 15 gold each.
Oh, 15 gold each?
25 for 2.
Yeah, but you're not trying to sell it to him. You're just trying to get appraisal.
That's true.
Just
I
say
am just trying to get...
This
He
is
said
where a bluff
Smithson
check
Smithson
comes in.
sent you up.
Yeah.
he's lowballing you.
Are you trying to buy a dagger of his?
I'm trying to buy 2 silver
Sword-
daggers.
A sword of his?
2 silver daggers.
2 silver daggers? What's he charging you?
15 apiece.
Okay. Well, that gem right there is worth 20.
Oh. Well, that's a whole lot better than 10.
Well, something like that.
Oh. Well, what's this one worth? Gonna reach into my bag.
He's pulling out a piece of petrified poop.
An 11.
Okay.
There you go.
You pull out a sapphire.
Beautiful.
Then he goes, "Huh." And he picks it up and he puts it in front of his giant eye again. And he goes, "Huh." And he reaches over without not stopping looking at the gem, and he puts his hand around a candle, which is like literally he reaches out like he's looking at it. And he brings the candle over and he holds it behind the gem and he goes, "Well, I will be." Huh.
What? You'll be what?
How did you do that?
I just reached into my gem sack and pulled it out.
Do you have any more? Do it again. And he sets that down next to the ruby.
No.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Do it again?
Yeah.
Do it.
All right. I'm going to reach into the gem sack.
Okay, you wait another 20, 25 seconds. So you're
seconds.
feeling around, and there's a gem in there.
5.
Okay. You pull out a worthless lump of quartz.
There's this right here.
Let me see.
I hand it to him.
Okay. And he takes it. He goes, "So how much is this worth?"
That quartz right there? Uh-huh. Oh, I don't know. I assume it's worthless. It's just a chunk
Pretty
of rock.
much. Can I hit it?
Yeah, sure.
And he sets it down, and he pulls up a tiny little, it looks like a toothpick. And he takes a little hammer, and he goes, and there's the barest, smallest sound, and the thing falls in half. And he goes, "That's the same one. Do it again." And he takes the 2 pieces, and he sets it aside. He goes, "You got any more gems of worth in there?"
I don't know. I've collected a lot of things over the years. Reach into the bag. That's a 10.
That's 10. Okay. You pull out an emerald.
There you go.
Oh, excellent. That. And he pulls it up and brings the candle up and again. He goes, "How do you do that?"
Just reach into the bag and pull it out.
No, there's the same microflaw in every one of them.
Oh.
None of them can be cut. None of them have real. I mean, they're not finished gems, but the minute that I try to touch any of them to make them into a gem that I could sell for 50 times the worth, they're going to shatter.
Oh. I don't know.
But it's the same
flaw
in the same spot for all of them. It's like it's one copy of the same gem.
I don't know, man. Do you know anything about magic trinkets?
I think are great.
You
for
deal
trying to
in
stand out.
jewelry and gems of various sorts. I see everything that you have here.
Very rarely does anything magic come into my shop.
And I bring forth the gem bag, and I set it on the table closer to me than to him.
Huh. Well, that bag looks empty. So there were only these 3 stones in it?
Oh, no. I mean, I'll open
Well, those 4.
Right, the quartz. I'll open the bag, and
When you pick up the bag, it's as though there was something at the top of the bag, and when you picked it up, it like one lone gem in the bag. And he goes, that wasn't in there a minute ago.
no, probably not.
Huh.
It might be the basis for all these other gems. You want to check and see if the flaw is there?
Yeah, how many gems are there total in the bag?
I have no idea.
So what's in the bag right now?
Well, 15 seconds from now, there will be another item. Right now, it's empty.
Who's on first?
No, there's something in there right now. What is it? Give me a roll.
It's a werewolf.
4.
Okay. It's limestone.
Limestone this time.
Why does it not give you gems?
I don't know. Maybe I'm not using it right.
I don't know.
I haven't figured it out.
He says if you squeeze on that between your thumb and your forefinger, what happens?
Squeeze on the bag?
No, the limestone.
Oh, I'll try.
It cracks. Right down the middle. He goes, yep, same flaw.
Every time.
So it'll give you gems or other various stones, but each of them is flawed and broken. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'll give you... how much did you say you needed for Smithson?
I needed 50.
You needed 50? How many daggers were you buying?
1, 2, 3, 4 at least.
I'll give you 10 gold each for these.
Your price went down from last time. You were going to give me 20 for the ruby.
Yeah, but these are... No, actually, I was going to give you 20 to screw over
Smithson.
Smithson.
Well, hey, I tell you what, that's still an option.
How about I give you 30 for all 3, and I'll give you an extra 10 that's fake gold.
Can he discern fake gold from real gold?
I don't think so. He's an idiot.
That's funny.
That's a really good deal.
You're going to hand a fake metal to a smith? Think about this, dude.
You need to shut your mouth.
Hand him iron
You're a
pyrite.
goddamn thief.
Just take the appraisal. Take the gems back to Smithson. That's what I would do.
You all are not supposed to be helping.
Sorry.
Let me try one more time.
Try what one more time?
Get another gem.
Okay.
One more go at it. That's a really good roll.
12.
Okay, you pull out a diamond.
Diamonds are forever.
What about this one?
And he picks it up and he turns it. It's like he knows exactly what he's looking for. He goes, oh, yeah, there's the flaw right there. Same thing.
So 40 for all 4?
Sure.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Going to the carnival tonight?
No.
Okay.
And he reaches out and he grabs 2 pouches and he goes, 20 and 20. And he sweeps the gems into a little felt pouch behind the counter and tucks them into his pocket.
All right.
I bet he can actually cut him.
Good doing business with you.
Very good doing business with you.
I'm going to swoop up my 40 gold.
All right.
I'm going to leave.
Okay.
And then I would go back to Smithson's.
Okay. Nice.
Nice.
You head back into town. You head back into Smithson.
Smithson.
Yes.
Hey, I came back from Tinsley.
Yes. Jace. What was he able to do for you?
He gave me 40 gold.
Oh, excellent. Good, good, good.
Can you tell if it's real or not?
What do you mean?
The gold.
Certainly.
Excellent. Then I produce one bag and dump it out.
Okay.
That's 20 right there.
And he taps each piece with a hammer. He taps it with a hammer into his hand. Okay. That's 20.
And then the second bag, I dump out as well.
Okay.
It should be another 20.
Give me an intelligence roll.
Hey, it's an 18. I have an into 15.
You roll. You empty the pouch out onto the surface, and you can hear as one or two of the coins hit the other coin that there's a slightly different sound to them. And he goes tap 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 tap, slides one over, tap tap tap, slides two over, tap tap tap, splits it down the middle. 10 of them in one pile, 10 of them in his hand. He goes, these 10 are real, those 10 are fake. And he slides them over with his small hammer, and he goes, so that's 30 for the daggers.
Yeah, for the 2 daggers.
And he puts the 2 daggers on the table.
Excellent.
And he says, you can have the extra 10 back, unless you had nothing better to do with it and wanted me to take it off your hands.
It's not real.
Correct, that's fake.
You can do with it what you want.
Wonderful. And he slides it back in. He goes, I may use it to pay off Tinsley later in the week.
Well, thanks
My
for the
pleasure.
daggers.
No.
Greatly appreciated.
Enjoy. Hopefully you have no need for them. You
The
just-
daggers?
Yes.
No, they're just decorative.
Oh, wonderful.
They can be used, though. Correct?
Well, let's hope you don't need to use them.
Okay.
I mean, they'll function.
Well, as long as they function for the needs that I have for them,
Well, certainly.
that'll be great. I'll see you at the carnival.
Excellent. We'll see you shortly.
And then I leave.
Okay. People
to
have
the
gone.
carnival.
People have gone in to eat that are eating before they go to the carnival. There are some.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to do that before I went. I was going to go eat.
Okay.
No, I'll eat at the carnival. There's going to be cooked pig.
There will be cooked pig.
Cooked pig.
It shall be delicious. There will be roasted apples and cooked pig.
Yay.
The
right,
answer
Bane.
is Psycho the Rapist. That's actually
Therapist.
therapist. Okay.
Any of you guys at the carnival?
I'm at the carnival.
Hey, bad news.
What?
I couldn't get you any silver weapons. Also, Tinsley's a ripoff.
How's he a ripoff?
He gives counterfeit gold.
What?
Yeah.
We should tell the people about that.
Or I just go back later tonight and rob him blind.
I go for option B.
I agree.
You know, I think I'm for that. So, wait. No,
Wants to pull one over on me?
No, this town has been nothing but rude to Oxley, and they've made fun of it, and I don't care.
Radish wants revenge.
That's why I like you, Radish.
No, yeah, no one badmouths Oxley
No one.
and our founder, Oppen of Oxley.
No one puts baby in the corner.
Right.
I'm going to go rob this dude so hard.
And we'll frame a werewolf for it. We'll leave a wolf belt.
Nope. I'm just,
Leave a wolf, because when werewolves rob things, they generally take their skins off and throw them on the floor and go, ha ha, now what? And they run off with muscle and sinew.
No, we're gonna leave a wolf pelt so they think they'll think that the werewolf skinned one of its kids, and it's leaving behind the werewolf pelt. So it's one
You are
crazy,
just effed up,
crazy
Indy.
lunatic, and so they're not gonna go after the thief. Because they're gonna be like, Jesus Christ on a cracker! This man just left his kid's skin here.
Did you just say Jesus Christ on a cracker?
Jesus Christ! On a
Oh,
cracker.
I thought it was CHEESU.
That's
Oh,
where I was
Jesus.
going with that, yeah.
Jesus Christ and a cracker?
It could be.
The Messiah of cheddar? No? Okay. Wow.
Our Lady of Mozzarella.
Jesus Christ.
It's Mary Mozzarella.
I am not happy right now.
Right?
But you got
On
your
so
daggers.
many levels.
Why are you not
the
happy?
religious thing, the fact that he got robbed, the fact that he was given fake money. He's not happy right now.
No,
And thank you, Jerkmo. I had that set up beautifully when you're like, you're going to hand fake metal to a smith? Idiot. He didn't know. The idea had never occurred to him until you had to open up and flap your little gums.
Couldn't help myself.
Son of a bitch. Because I was like, I know how I'll get Rico. He's not seeing it coming. And then you were like, you're going to give him fake gold?
Yes.
Shit.
the fakest of gold.
Yeah. I was going to be like, well, you pour out 10 coins. 10 of them are gold. The other 10 are plastic. I mean, it was just going to be like, Ricky was going to go, those aren't even metal. Son of a bitch. Yeah, why are you? I had him. And then you were like, what are you doing? And I'm like, shit. You a-hole. Quit messing it up.
We're sorry. Audience, we're not sorry.
Nope.
It's almost like these four are teaming together to gang up on just this guy that's telling the
On
story.
little old Scott.
Right, son of a bitch.
All right, so
All right, what are we doing here?
He's trying to kill you.
I'm walking around the carnival, just acting like it. You know what? Yeah, just literally acting like it's a carnival. It's like
I gorged myself on.
The carnival is actually a carnival.
No, that's not it. No, what I mean is like I'm not like going around playing an act. I'm going around. I'm enjoying it. I'm keeping an eye out. But no, because I feel like they're going to see through any fake ruse we do, so I'm not going to pretend to be like, a member of the carnival or anything. So it's literally just, oh, what's this? So you're playing darts? I love darts. What's this? Goldfish bobbing? I love goldfish. And
I'm a member of the carnival. I help them set up tents. I'm a good
Fantastic. So
I'm a notary.
I'm a notary. Do you need that stamped? What? So it is a fun carnival. They have a maypole. They have the ball toss with the basket. They have the rings over the milk bottles. They have cooked pig. They have roasted apples. They have bobbing for apples. They have the goldfish little thing with the fish where the kids can take home a fish that we all know is going to die in 2 days. And it's all of them are like a penny each. And there's Roger the jongleur is going to come out onto the square in the evening, 7 or 8. There are all sorts of games and fun, and there's music and dancing, and the village has, for the first time in a long time, where the summer has gotten on, the planting and the tilling and the hoeing and the keeping of the village running during the summer months it's beginning to wane. We're not quite to harvest, but we're not quite, other than putting water on the fields, there's not as much to do. So everyone, even those from the outskirts of town, have come in for this evening's sort of fun, and it really has a wonderful carnival-like atmosphere.
Oh, then
You eat, you gorge yourself if you care to. There are pastries, there's breads, there's food, there's pudding, it's all available to be had.
Okay.
It's delicious. Not pudding, pudding.
Pudding.
Aw, pudding.
No, pudding with a G.
Pudding.
Right.
No,
No Joker jokes.
no. Is anybody else doing anything? I mean,
Oh, okay.
I guess we probably should have.
Yeah, I'm going to do a thing.
a thing.
I thought we were robbing somebody. What the hell?
I'm thinking about it.
Well, we
I'm
need
gonna
we need-
actually.
we need to
Okay.
be doing it.
He's gonna go all Demolition Man, and he's gonna throw Joshua Jackson through the window of the shop.
Wow. Roger, the heavy-handed, comes out
Yay!
and starts by playing his fiddle.
Okay.
Which is really interesting because his giant hands on those tiny little strings, you're thinking there's no way in hell. And yet the music sounds almost hauntingly familiar. It's a tune that you might have heard, sung to you as a child. But he plays, and the playing of it is masterful, and it is almost of a skilled musician, not a juggler. He plays very well. He captivates the crowd. He then moves on to juggling. First batons, then knives, then the things that are on fire. What are the fire eater?
Torches?
They're
I know what you're talking
juggling
about.
torches. They're meant to have fire on the end of them. Then he juggles a knife, a torch, and a baton. Then he juggles a bowling ball and an apple. Somebody tells truth about a saw made of chain. No one has one in the crowd, so he goes to juggling different things. He laughs, he cries, the kids are amazed, the parents ooh and ah. He throws himself about. He does target practice where he has someone hold up a flower and whoosh, he whisks it off. He puts an apple on a kid's head. The show goes on for about 2 hours. It's
No,
wonderful.
I don't stay for the full 2 hours.
The crowd finally comes to a crescendo as he says, "Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Roger the heavy-handed." There were, of course, hats out for donations and everything, and coin flows more than you might anticipate that it would.
Oh, I'm plotting.
Everybody's. They're losing. And it is. It's one of those where you're like, oh, this is really cool. Like, this is really, really neat. You're bummed that you actually missed seeing them perform in Oxley.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those where you're like, oh, if we hadn't been at the Wizards Tower or we'd have stayed at home for, 2 or 3 more days, we would have seen these guys show up and everything would have been wonderful.
Yeah.
And you never would have known.
Well, now that we're here, I'm plotting, and I'm wondering how hard it is to juggle. And
for 2 copper, they have little bean bags that they're beginners. You can learn how to juggle.
I pay 2 copper.
There you go.
Radish just learned a new annoying trick.
Radish is going to start to learn how to juggle.
Everyone else here has profited somehow. He's learned like battle strategy. He's making cloaks. He's robbing people, and I'm like, I learned how to juggle.
Radish can juggle.
Well, Radish
It'll
is going
save your life someday.
Radish
kid.
is going to start to learn how to juggle. Radish cannot juggle yet.
Everyone else is sleeping around the campfire. Just randomly, a beanbag hits Jace in the face. Radish, I'm going to hit you so hard. Go to bed. I gotta practice. Radish, go to bed.
Stop it.
That's exactly what's going to happen. Jace, you said you're not staying for the whole 2-hour show.
No, I'm not.
What are you doing?
You're not going to learn how to juggle.
I don't care.
Juggling will save your
I'm
life.
going to make my way back to Tinsley's.
Okay. Alrighty. You make your way down First Street. Go over, come back down.
I'm going to approach Tinsley's very slowly and not in the lights of the streets and other abodes.
Okay.
I'm going to try and rob this dude.
Okay. You're on the general premises. You step up onto his porch area.
No, I don't.
Okay. Okay. No, you don't. What are you doing then? Then give me a little more here.
I'm going to walk around the property of the building and look for windows that look into the building.
2 on the second story.
2 on the second story.
I mean, there's a back door.
Yeah, no, that's not.
There's a porch on the front door and a larger porch on the back door, or around the back door.
You can always scale it. Go to the second floor.
I was thinking about scaling the building to go to the second floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Front or back?
Let's go.
The back is less lit.
Yeah, let's go back since it's less lit.
You step onto the back porch, and the boards do not shift under your feet, but it's just one of those where you step up on them, and you begin to hear the barking from inside the house. There are at least 2 dogs. They sound large.
Are they coming from the ground floor or the second floor?
Ground floor.
Oh, okay.
One of them sounds like SJP large. I mean, that's one big freaking dog.
Wait, he didn't have dogs before.
No, he didn't.
Not out in the open
I don't let everybody meet
during
my dog.
business hours.
A guard dog is not meant to meet all the people that come through your doors.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a large house. Where would
It's
he?
a 2-story house, bro.
Yeah, it's not a large house. You would still hear dogs, and dogs would bark at people who walk in the door.
This is true.
Okay, I'm not there, but I guess I can't say anything. Never mind.
All right, I'm gonna try and scale myself to the window to the second floor.
Give me a dex roll.
Alrighty. 16 plus 2 in athletics.
You're good. Okay, you scale up to the second floor.
I'm going to peer in the window.
Okay, first window. Tinsley and his wife are asleep in the bed.
Okay. Is the window unlocked?
No.
Okay. I'm going to scale back down to the first floor.
Okay. You could have scaled across to the second window.
Oh. Yeah.
There are 2 windows.
So you said there was one. But if there's a second,
there's 2 windows on the second floor.
I'll shimmy over to the second window.
Okay, you slide over to the second window.
Shimmy, shimmy,
It's like a storeroom-ish. There's boxes and stuff in there.
Okay. I'm going to try the window.
Window is locked.
Window is locked. Can I see the locking mechanism?
You certainly can. Radish, give me a roll.
I'm not with him though.
I know you're not.
Haha.
You're being
18.
you're being hypnotized by.
There's a dog.
fiddle.
There's a dog runs up from downstairs, runs into the room, and is looking at the window that you're examining the mechanism, and it starts to bark at you. It's just like Doberman-sized dog.
Just Doberman-sized dog?
Yeah, it was the smaller of the 2.
Yeah, it sounded just like that.
The hell was that?
Jackson.
Spiders.
All right,
Oh,
I'm,
barking spiders.
Yeah, what is that called?
I am going to climb
Darkness.
down the building.
Okay.
Or down to the main floor.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go around the front.
Okay.
And he's going to burn it to the fucking ground. Oh, sorry, foreshadowing.
I'm not going to step on the porch
Okay.
because that alerted the dogs last time. I'm going to stay on the grass.
Who let them out?
Don't. Go ahead.
Is there a window on the ground floor
Yes.
or a window through the door?
There's both. There's a window in the door, which is teeny tiny. You couldn't get through. And then there's a large sort of plate pane.
Can I see through it?
Yeah.
Ooh, do I see the desks with
Oh, yeah.
all the things? All right. I'm going to look for the other dog.
Okay. The Doberman comes running down the stairs, and he's looking around. And he's barking at the front door, and he looks in the back, and he looks in the front. You see the second dog come out, and the second dog looks almost like a Saint Bernard. Only this thing is all muscle, claw, and fur. It looks like a miniature version of SJP, only with like horns and claws and fangs.
Horns?
Horns?
You could have sworn there were horns for a second. It might have been teeth.
Huh.
This thing says dire if nothing else does.
Dire dog.
Dire dog.
Something like that.
Coming up in the CW. Dire dog.
Dire dog.
Dire dog diaries.
Okay, I'm going to go back around to the back door.
Okay.
Is it locked?
You got to go up on the porch to find that. Huh? I mean, you were avoiding the porch on the front side, so I didn't know if you were avoiding it on the back.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try and do that.
Okay. You walk up on the porch, and both of the dogs run to the back door. The back door is locked. It could be picked, but
I'm gonna try and pick the back door.
Alrighty, give me a roll.
8 plus my dex of 11.
Okay, it's a difficult pick, but you've got it unlocked. Door's still closed.
And both the dogs are back there?
Oh yeah,
But the door is unlocked.
yes it is.
Okay. I am going to...
You hear the shouts of the crowd.
wait for a large shout of the crowd and then swing open the back door.
The door opens outward.
The door opens outward?
Yes, it
Is
does.
there a banister on the porch?
Yes.
Okay. Here's my idea. The door opens outward when I open it. The dogs are probably going to come running out after me. Can I be fast enough to use the rail from the banister to go over the top of the back door and then close it while the dogs are outside?
Oh, I see what he's doing.
I don't see what he's doing.
It's pretty smart.
I'm not
If
sure.
it works.
Describe it to me again.
Okay, so the door opens outward.
Right.
There is a banister rail on the back porch.
Yes.
When I open the back door, I assume the dogs are going to run out after me.
Right.
Can I then use the rail, the banister rail, to go over the door and then pull the door back closed
Oh,
in?
you're going to go over and then in and pull it close
Pull it
behind
closed. Yeah.
you. I don't know. Can you move that fast? That's a good question.
I would like to try.
Alrighty. It's going to be, that's a heavy difficulty, and we're going to have you rolling on a D20.
All right. I would like to spend karma.
We would
Right,
all
wish.
we would all like to spend karma. Alrighty. I will give you advantage on this roll.
I also have 2 times of athletics.
I understand that.
All right.
So you're going to roll 2D20.
Oh, I've only got 1 D20.
Oh, well, sucks to be you.
I have 2 D20 now.
And take the better of the two.
Oh. Well, what if they're both nat 20s?
Well, then, yeah. Tell me if that happens.
Oh, well, no. One is a 19.
And what's the other?
An 8. Nope, a 5.
Not a nat 20.
Nope. But this one is a 19 with
Okay.
athletics 2.
Okay. The dogs both go berserk the minute the door opens.
Oh, no.
Right, but I did this while there was a large cheer from the crowd.
I understand.
So hopefully,
You hop over, slide in, and slam the door closed behind you.
all right.
It had to be, let me put it this way. Either it is a slam of the door because you were moving really fast,
Yep.
or the small dog gets in. You take your pick. Meaning the Doberman.
I'll slam the door.
Okay. Because the slam sound, you're right. You would make every attempt not to slam the door because
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to do that. I understand it, and I do not want to God mod you into. Well, he slammed the door and then he woke up and then
No.
you
That's
screwed
fine.
me.
I have an idea.
Okay,
I have an idea.
so I give you either you were fast enough and had to slam, or you were not fast enough, but you did get the door closed. You only have to deal with the small dog, not the giant elephant.
No, now I don't
of
have
a
to
dog.
deal with either dogs.
Yes.
Okay. Do I hear any stirring from upstairs?
Not over the sound of the cheering.
Okay, I'm going to make my way upstairs.
Okay, you get to the top of the stairs and you hear stirring.
I'm going to
The hell is that? Where are the dogs?
I'm going to take one of my silver daggers.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
John wants to know.
I'm trying to think if I can jam the door closed with one of my daggers by putting it like under the floorboard or something with the pommel out facing me so the door would be stuck. Like he wouldn't be able to push it open.
Only if the door opens out from his room.
That's true.
Or you can jam the door in,
And
give it enough force that he can't turn the latch to get it open to pull it in.
Yeah.
Give me a roll.
Sweet. I don't know what it is. What is it?
19.
Another 19?
No, I lied. That's a 10.
Oh, okay. I was about to say another 19. Damn, I'm on fire.
Okay.
Yeah, another 10.
Are you using one of your regular daggers or are you using one of the silvers?
Ooh, silver is a soft metal.
Because you said silver.
Yeah, no, I don't want to use silver. Silver is a soft metal.
It is.
I'll use one of my iron daggers.
Okay. Because on a 10, you would have securely stuck the door. And
Yeah, but cost myself
effed up your
15 gold silver dagger.
you'd have
Plus, he
effed up your
also-
silver dagger.
Plus, also, if you had to leave it behind, he would be like, one of the daggers I just sold.
Could have
Oh,
been.
wait, no, that's the other guy. Never mind. Nope.
That's the other guy. But
Nope.
no, he did
Whoops,
tell him I
whoops.
want to buy 2 silver daggers from
Yep.
Smithson.
Oh, yeah.
And one of them shows up then wedged under his door. There might be questions.
Joke's on you.
Joke's on you, fool. All right.
That's when you burn the house down.
No, I'm not
You
trying.
knew it. You knew it was coming.
I'm not trying to kill this guy. I'm trying to rob him to let him know that you don't F with Jace.
You just didn't know how you were going to get there. I hear you.
Don't F with Jace at all.
All right, once I feel like the door is sufficiently jammed, I'm going to go back downstairs and I am going to start taking rings and necklaces and jewelry and gemstones, including. Nope. I'm going to leave my 4 there.
and he takes the dog food. He just puts it in the sack. And
Nope, I don't take the dog food.
no, take the dog food.
Don't take the dog food.
The dogs have to eat.
They'll eat their owners.
Not this guy. Okay. So you pick up the. You pick up 4 gems, 3 rings.
Oh, all right. I need to use this pen.
You might want to use that pen. 4 gems, 3 rings, 2 necklaces,
And a partridge in a pear
one small mask, and then
Wait, small mask isn't decorative or small mask that I could wear?
small mask decorative.
Okay.
You could still wear it. It'd just be fancy looking.
I mean, you could, but it would be teeny tiny on your face.
Can I go over to Tinsley's and see where?
No, you
Jason?
don't. No, you were looking at the crowd. It was great. You're like, oh, that's totally awesome. And you looked over at Sparrow and you're like, oh, did you see when he did that thing? That was so cool.
Sparrow
and then
didn't
you looked
come to
over
the
at
party.
Radish and you said,
No,
what'd you
it's
say?
Sparrow didn't come to the party. He was up in his room.
Oh,
working
that's
on
right.
Stuff.
That's right. You looked over at Radish and you were like, that was totally cool when he did the thing. And Radish was like, it was totally cool when he did that thing. And then you looked over at Jace and you went, hey. Then you look back at the Radish and go, where did Jace go?
Okay, that's fine.
So 4 gems, 3 rings, 2 necklaces, 1
toilet?
decorative mask.
Correct.
I think Jace had way too much of the cooked pig. So
Anything else that I can
Probably
pilfer?
in the bathroom.
Yeah, nothing that's valuable.
Nothing valuable. Okay.
You know, Jace has always had a sensitive stomach.
He's sort of a pansy, isn't he?
I wasn't going to go that far, and I was just saying.
That's okay. Titus doesn't get a cut.
Hey, you ain't here.
No, I always assume Jace is listening.
Right?
Assume Jace is listening.
Always assume.
Titus is going to turn around and Jace is right there. Hey, how you doing?
You
Ah!
mother.
Okay, so what do? You clean out the cases. That was the contents of the 3 cases.
That was it?
That was it?
Is there a safe behind the counter?
No.
Okay. So nothing else of significant value.
Nah.
Okay.
Safe's
I'm going to
Safe's probably in the bedroom.
or the storeroom.
Yeah.
I've made a point.
Yes.
A little bit.
All right, I'm gonna go unlock the front door.
Okay. Unlocked.
I'm going to crack it open just a little bit. Are there dogs out there?
Yeah.
Out the front door?
No.
Oh.
They're out back.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm going to slowly open the front door.
You hear one of the dogs come running from around the side. It's like the Doberman has gone, hey, wait a minute. That's the sound of the front porch.
Okay, can I outrun a Doberman?
It's a good question.
50-50.
Are there any trees or anything on my way back to town since he lived kind of going towards the
Sure.
hills? All right, I'm going to bolt it for a tree line.
Okay, give me a roll.
What is that? 16? Looks like a 16.
Yep.
16.
Okay. You bolt. Dog comes running out after you. You cut across a tree, and the dog jumps to, sidestep out of the way of the tree, and then you're kind of far enough away from the house that it's like, oh, and it notices the front door is open, and it's like, oh, front door, and it runs back into the house.
Serpentine.
It's like my dog.
Well, because it's supposed to protect, this area.
I know, but it'd be more like if Koki would be like, oh, there's someone here. I should chase him off. Wait, I'm cold. I'm going to go stand this.
And I dust my hands off, I straighten my cloak, and I go back to the carnival.
Okay, and you're like, yeah, he's always been, and he's right next to you.
Whoa. Were you shitting yourself or something?
Too much pig.
See, I told you. As I sit there trying to juggle beanbags and they keep falling.
You're right, Radish.
Beanbags.
I apologize. I wasn't able to get the rest of you silver weapons. I've done something better.
Me too. I learned how to juggle. The beanbags go flying.
Not better, but what did you do?
I taught Tinsley a lesson.
In
The
silversmithy?
The jeweler dude?
No,
Yeah.
that's right. He said Smith.
What'd you do?
I stole from him.
He burgled him.
All the beanbags go way up in the air.
Yeah, they're like, blah!
Fair enough. So is there a house burning in town?
No, not at all.
Oh, that's good.
No, I left it I left it the way I found it. I mean, it's unlocked now, but
Does he know it was you?
I don't think so.
Okay, so then
We're good.
we're kosher.
We're in like Flynn.
Yeah. I still have 2 of my silver daggers, but I'm down 1 iron dagger.
And like Flint.
Those are
No, I like my
Replaceable. Yeah, those are replaceable.
yeah.
Those are replaceable. So yeah, when we get back
Guys,
to
like,
the
no, it's
when we
Flint.
get back to the Wizards, we'll have to see what this is worth.
Good stuff. And you have a meeting tonight.
Yeah, with I assume the Cultus of Onyx. The Cult of Onyx.
And we should be scarce and not be around for that, I take
Probably. That's probably best.
it? To be around or not to be
Not
around?
to be around.
All right. All right.
All right.
Okay, the jongleur show finishes.
Yeah.
Roger, the heavy-handed, goes back into his little tent behind the other side of the covered wagon. Everything's happy. There's sweat on his brow. The people are just amazed at his feats of agility. One young tyke comes over to Radish and says, "Can you juggle like Roger?"
Not even close. But
Hey,
you want to see me
Radish.
try?
Woohoo! And beanbags are just like
Hey, Radish.
off of this kid's face.
What was the name of the town that we just came from?
Which one? Hold on.
The one north of us. Started with a
Ludenfeld.
Ludenfeld.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Ludenfeld.
Okay, thank you. That's where they chased us out of town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good deal. That'll be important when I go talk to this guy.
Yeah. And they're like, "Oh, mommy, he can't juggle at all.
I'm like-
Roger is the greatest."
And I'm like, no, I can't.
Oh, well, yay! And he goes, "But I had fun.
Did you? That's the important
It
part.
was neat to see you try. Someday you might be juggle as well as Roger the heavy-handed.
I hope so.
So me too. And like the kid runs off.
Wait, kid.
Yeah.
You want the bean bags?
No, you keep them. You need to practice.
All right.
And he runs off.
Radish, you were just ridiculed by a 5-year-old.
Really? I didn't see us
Kids
being
say the
ridiculed.
darndest things.
Really? Because I imagine Radish would be used to little kids, and he would just be like, "Yeah, I guess I'm not great at it, but if you keep trying, someday you'll be good at it." I'm a role model.
He is for the entire village.
I have more money than Dave Crockett.
You forgot.
I should have gone into that storeroom to see what else was in there.
Okay, so the gentleman you talked to earlier with the wares.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to the...
Comes up to the group.
Oh.
And he goes, at about half past this next hour, you and your gentleman might want to get dressed and meet us at the library.
Sounds like a plan. We'll see you there.
All right. And he's makes his leave and goes back behind the...
Well, looks like we all have a date.
Yeah.
With destiny. Okay. Then. Okay, so once we get off on our own, how are we going to do this? Are we going to... are we going to try to sneak our equipment in? And if so, how are we going to do that?
Put it underneath the big cloaks we're wearing.
I was about to say, yeah, put it underneath the cloaks.
Okay. Two.
Also, there's no reason to not have our weaponry with us. I mean, they just might think, hey, these are new cultists with their new gear.
Okay.
Or with their gear, yeah.
All right. Make sure.
I mean, it was the worst case scenario. They tell us not to bring our weapons, and we don't bring our weapons. Well, I will bring my daggers with me. Let's not be stupid.
All righty.
Your daggers are also much easier to hide.
Yeah.
Also-
a little bit of that.
Also, never mind. This place doesn't have what I need. I guarantee it doesn't. I wanted to make some more fire bombs, but I don't think I've got access to those materials here at Inn.
No.
No, not the proof you're looking for, at least with alcohol.
Yeah, probably
Well-
not with ale.
Molotov cocktails.
Peasants.
But yeah, with Molotov cocktails don't use beer.
Well, I'm sure they probably have spirits. That's the good stock, I'm sure.
But I don't know if they'd have enough. They probably have like a couple bottles.
Well, not with an attitude like that, Radish. We don't know.
Well, I don't know. Why don't you ask your new friend?
She is a good friend.
High five.
High five. No Radish. No high five.
Down low.
All right.
Too slow. Ah.
These two, you can't take them anywhere.
No.
They don't take me anywhere. I learned
Funny you should say that.
I learned juggling to try to make friends. Wow, Radish just became the sad sack of the group.
It's just the sad
Radish.
I didn't even try in the John Kennedy story.
Let's just go back to the inn. Let's get dressed up. Let's go meet over there.
All right.
All righty, you get dressed up. Who's wearing what? Radish?
I'm gonna. Actually, we never established. Do I have armor? Or do I just really have the shield?
You should really have the shield in your sword.
Okay, then no. I'm gonna keep my sword underneath my robes, and then.
Okay.
Oh, do you think the shield's too recognizable?
Yes.
Okay, crap. I'll leave the shield here, and then.
No. Don't leave it here either. Put it on SJP. That way, if we have to run, we can grab the horse and then
Okay,
go.
the
that's a good.
I'll hide it on
Yeah.
SJP
I'm,
then.
I'm putting the stuff I'm working on her too. So
Okay.
I'm gonna put my axe on my
Pettis?
back. I have a knife, and I'll put it underneath the cloak.
Okay.
What about your helmet?
What about your helm?
I could just put it in my nether regions. People won't know the difference.
They might, but
like-
they might not.
Ding!
No, I'll put the helmet on SJP. I can't. Take that
Just sorry, just imagine the horse wearing a helmet.
I have a big head.
It'll
all
fit.
good.
right, long face.
Jason,
Yeah.
what are you wearing? How you kidding?
Nothing at all.
I have
Nothing at
the heavy black cultist cloak. I have a coin pouch with 3 silver, 1 copper. I have a teleportation stone. And then I hide my daggers, my 1 iron dagger and 2 silver daggers behind my back.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the coin
Sparrow?
pouch. Coin pouch.
Leather armor, black cloak, knife,
Okay.
Coin pouch.
with, silver and
Teleportation stain.
rune in it.
Okay. So we've got you're wearing robes. You're not wearing robes. You both have pouches. You're wearing cultist robes. You do not have a pouch.
No, I have my sword though. Should I wear it over the robe or under it? Maybe let's
Under.
Under. Okay, under.
Are you taking the third knockout of the 3 silver, 1 copper, and the teleportation stone?
Yeah.
Okay, because I didn't know if you were going to have that or if he was going to have that.
Because we only had 3, right?
Correct.
Right. So one of us can't have it. Who doesn't? Well, who wants to be the odd one out or the one not going or something?
Well, right now, you're the odd man out because you don't have one.
Damn it.
Worst comes to worst, and because I doubt they're going to make us. What? You know what? I'll hand my rune off. I hand it to him. So.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, the guy who can break fists with his face,
There you go.
Well, no, I'm just saying. If worst comes to worst,
It's a brutal face.
if we teleport, then that's great, and I'll be left behind, and I can just say mine.
Who got the transportation stone from the wizard before we left?
The send stone?
Sandstone.
Yep.
I have it.
Yeah, it was Sparrow.
Well, then give the 1 teleportation rune to Radish because you can teleport back to the wizard's tower if stuff goes south.
No, ascending.
Sending stone is for messages, not for people.
Oh,
It's for talking, right? Yeah.
Oh, never
And
mind.
if you teleport, you should still take that, because then you could always tell me or tell the sorcerer and be like, "Hey, we've moved to California." And
That's silly.
I know, I was spitballing. It was ad libbed.
I'm just kidding, John.
No, you're not kidding.
Okay.
Serious.
It was silly.
No, this is good. I hand him the stone, and then whatever. I'm sure we'll see how this plays out. It'll only become a problem if it becomes a problem.
Okay.
It's gonna become a problem.
That's awesome.
I feel like the narrator from Arrested Development. It
Don't
became a
give
huge
him
problem.
any ideas.
So are you going to have a pouch with 3 silver and 1 copper in it, and then put the teleportation stone in that?
If that's given over to me, if not, then no.
Yeah,
Okay.
I give it to him.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
then yes.
Okay. All right. You guys make your way to Aldous' library?
All this is library.
Okay.
Stop.
Hammer time.
When we get to Aldous' house, I need to survey the house and see if there's been any forced entry or if it was
Consensual.
Okay, you guys round the corner and you head down the main lane that heads out of town towards Oxley. And the next house down is Aldous'. The torches are on the front. There are 4 or 5 people on the front porch. There are 3 or 4 people inside on the first floor. And it's lit as though it were an evening party. Everyone on the front porch is wearing cultist robes. Everyone inside on the first floor that you can see are wearing cultist robes. You guys do not look out of place at all. You kind of look weird in the cloak, but not out of place weird. These 3 in their cultist robes look just like just 3 more people at the party.
Walk in, just
Can I see Aldous?
No.
Shite.
oh no.
Okay.
We revealed to him earlier.
Yep.
Well, we made the play. Let's see what turns out.
Yeah,
So,
seriously. Let's do it.
let's go in.
Worst case scenario, TPK. And we start chapter 2.
Right.
Chapter 1 is very short.
As
Chapter
loyal
2,
members of the Cult of Onyx.
Yeah, exactly.
You've just killed that stupid town hero.
oh, I feel sad now.
All right, so let's approach the house like it ain't no thing.
Ain't no thing.
Okay.
Red chicken
You
wing.
you roll up and 2 gentlemen step out with torches in hand and they can we help you?
Yeah, we were invited to the library.
Do you have a pouch?
Produce it.
Open.
I open it.
Okay, you flash him the 3 silver
3
and the
silver,
1 copper.
1 copper.
And he goes, pouch,
Yep. Pull it out. Open it.
open.
Show.
Okay. Pouch. Then he goes,
Pull it open. Show.
open. And you hear the guy behind him, come. It is time we have to come in. And he goes, you have okay, come on.
All right.
You
We
come
go
in, the doors close behind you. Everyone is moving toward the basement. You look, you do not see Aldous anywhere.
The werewolf pelt.
The werewolf pelt, the doors to the basement are wide open.
The werewolf pelt.
The werewolf pelt, you're not in the basement yet, so you don't see it yet.
Oh, okay. Dang.
Like people are walking down the steps in
Okay.
front of you. They spread out to the left and to the right as they come in, and you notice that the packed wood floor has been carved in a circle. It has a very small copy of what looks to be the teleportation rune carved into the floor, like a large scale copy of the teleportation rune has been carved into the floor. The werewolf pelt is still on the wall where you saw it. The tapestry is on the other wall, and there is a new tapestry that has been added to the wall opposite the wolf pelt that appears to be an onyx wolf head, and it's as though onyx chips were woven to the tapestry, so that it looks like a wolf head, but it's like a mosaic of onyx chips. Yeah, you're like, oh, that's the coolest thing I've seen in a long time.
Do I see all this anywhere?
No.
I want to try and take the wolf pelt off the wall.
Okay. You start walking. You walk to the left to head towards the wolf pelt, and they're like, they're making space for you. They're like, here you go. You can stand right here.
Oh, okay.
And you could make a scene and sort of break ranks and head to the wolf pelt if you really wanted to.
I want to steal the wolf pelt so I can wear it.
Likely you will draw more attention doing that than you may want.
Yeah,
to
no,
do
that's fine. If there's a spot for me to stand, I want to stand with the cultist because I want to steal that wolf pelt because I want to wear it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
so Jace comes down and goes to the left. Left or right?
Right.
Left or right?
Left.
Left or right?
Right.
Okay. 2 of you on the left, 2 of you on the right.
Fight.
And the doors close, and the circle comes in just a bit. Now there's a circle of cultists around. The floor has been laid. As you all step forward, your toes sort of touch the outer circle of the emblem that is on the floor.
Are any of these cultists armed that I can see?
No. Not that you can see.
Am I near the pelt or on the other opposite side of the room?
You're on the opposite side of the room. You're towards the onyx mosaic.
Okay.
The 2 figures in front of the pelt, the first one takes 2 steps forward and pulls his hood back. The face beneath is a dark-skinned man with no hair, full eyebrows, one eye blue, the other eye golden.
Ooh.
He says, "Brothers and sisters, tonight we will make another attempt at bringing forth our god, the mane of Black Wolf, the deity of Onyx, to be made whole and flesh before us."
How many guys are in this basement with us?
About 30.
We're in a basement.
Shit.
Okay.
It's almost shoulder to shoulder in a circle of guys.
I got a fun thing to do after this.
The doors are closed.
We could burn the house down. Judge Jackson's like, yeah, we could.
There are, like, the 2 of you are together on one side, the 2 of you are together on the other. In between the 4 of you, or the 2 sets of 2, there are 4, maybe 5 people, and then the rest of the ring of the room are cultist members. And they begin to chant slowly, Onyx, Onyx, Onyx. What are you doing? Somebody said they had something fun they wanted to do.
I was gonna grab my flint and tinder, which is on my character sheet. Or I'm sorry, flint and steel.
Flint and steel. Okay.
To make sparks.
Yeah, this ought to be fun.
Yeah, well,
The chanting
The
continues
guy with the
lightly.
multicolored eyes was on the left side close to me.
Ish. I mean, he's 5 or 6 feet from you. He's stepped out into the, not the middle of the circle, but kind of, it's sort of ovalish, and he's towards the end
I'm pretty sure I can clear 5 or 6 feet in a turn.
by the pelt. Sure.
yeah.
The
Okay.
second person who had stepped up begins to disrobe. It's Marie. She takes her cloak off, and she is there in all of her splendid glory. You were right.
Been there. Done
She's
that.
a hard 7. Yeah. She looks okay in the torchlight, standing there naked.
Just not like nice.
Yeah, you're like, oh, right. And
But
you actually see there are a couple of the other cultists who are like, okay, all right.
I'm just keeping notes of what's going on so far, but I'm also looking over at my friends, being like from Sparrow to Jace to Titus, like, it's 30 people, more than we thought.
I have an idea.
Because there were
I have one
obviously
too, so.
there were obviously people
You also
like
have an idea?
in
Sweet.
in
Yeah.
this basement
Onyx,
before this started.
Onyx,
Hey,
And the chant's very low.
Nix.
I don't know if this is good or horrible.
Nix.
Hey, you think
She takes 2 strides forward and kneels.
in front of the summoning circle?
Yep.
I look over at Titus, and I tilt my head up and down.
Nice.
After that, I'm gonna take my flint and steel, and I'm gonna try to ignite some sparks on my neighbor, their cloak.
Yes, and then when he does that, I reach back with my silver dagger to put it in between into the jaw, up into the head of the guy with the multicolored eyes.
At the same time, I am going to entangle the entire room,
Jesus.
except for us.
Okay.
Oh, because we're on bare earth now, aren't we?
Right.
Yeah, sweet.
Booyah!
I had nothing.
You can use your face to block something.
Oh, goody.
Do it.
No, I mean, well, I'm not going to stab Marie because that would just be,
Nah, Marie's just a pawn. She's the sacrifice for Onyx.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
No, you know what? While they're all doing everything, that point after they start their shit, that's when I'm going to draw my sword.
Yes.
And I'm going to move to defend. You know what? Do I know if you need concentration to keep Entangle up?
You wouldn't know. And,
Okay.
quite frankly, I don't know yet either.
Okay.
No
Good
idea.
point. There you go. All right.
Because you're to my right, right? You want
Titus.
I'm right by you.
Titus,
Okay.
this is fantastic. Let's do it, bro.
All right. So Titus is given eyes. Like you guys have done stuff. And
We've
I put
done
finger-
crazy stuff.
You've done crazies before.
Right?
Yes.
Titus is throwing eyes like he's like, oh, I know how to start this off. And you guys have seen this look before. Okay. So Jace is giving him the yeah, let's do this. You look over and Jace and Titus look at Sparrow going, Sparrow has thrown support before and all is good. And Radish has got this look and is like, well, I'm the town hero. I'm gonna hero this up no matter what we do. This is how this is gonna
Oh,
work.
yeah.
Kelly, give me a roll.
Here we go.
He rolls a 1, we get entangled.
How about 18?
All right.
Yeah.
Then, and what's your...
Wisdom is my primary magic
Your
stat.
wisdom?
That's
Yep.
16.
Okay. Then you reach out to call forth from this packed earth. You are on, and you get the sense this earth has been salted.
Oh, no.
No.
Like
Sucks.
this space. So you reach out even further because you're like, well, I'll just go under the walls. I don't care. I'll bring this. This space has been prepared in such a way that 30 feet in all directions is inviolable. Like there's no grass, there's no bushes. You get the eeriest feeling you've had in a long. This earth has not only been salted, but it has been prepared in a way that is making the soil 10 feet down devoid of life.
Sparrow wasn't here earlier. He would have known that because we were here earlier. Crap.
Yeah. True statement.
Right?
You get the why? What were you gonna?
No, I'm just saying it's like we wouldn't know that the magic wouldn't work. 'Cause our magic guy wasn't here.
Right.
Crud. It's okay. We can still kick butt.
Yo, dude, there's about to be a dude on fire and a dude with a dagger in his freaking throat.
You lay your hands out, and the brothers on each side grab your hands and lift them up.
Oh, that's why I'm stabbing a guy.
Time out. You get the look. You get a look of the two of you look over, and you're looking over for when this is all going to go down, and you see this look from Sparrow that is just like, I got nothing. It is not a look you guys have seen before.
Right on. Okay. Well,
The force is not with me right now.
we didn't get all
He
dressed up
leans
for
over
nothing.
to and puts a good 2-3 handfuls of sparks into this guy's robe, which does nothing. And as you're bent over, he grabs your hands and pulls your hands up in the air, and your tinder and steel come up with them, and they don't seem to care.
Oh, drop the tinder and steel.
That's okay.
Yeah, okay.
The two of you, Jace and Radish. Radish, you've not seen things come off the rails like this before, but this just does not. This looks just. Something don't feel right about this.
No, actually, now that putting 2 and 2 together, because we've had one too many convenient passes from these guys' deduction. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it now. This was a trap we walked into. But the moment that they grab their arms, I know they're going to try to grab mine. So I'm just going to back off slightly because I know they're going to try to grab my arms next. And then hopefully I can, you know what? No, I'm going to Three Stooge it. The moment I raise my arms and they try to grab it, I want to try to grab their heads and go conk.
Okay. Jace,
Yeah.
what you doing?
I'm still going to try and plunge that dagger into the under the dude's jaw into his head.
Okay.
If we're going down, we're going down fighting
Right.
and killing.
And I'm going to use the silver dagger because it's weird that he has different colored eyes.
It's weird.
Right.
That is a sign of lycanthropy.
Demon.
Abnormal.
What? You unite lycanthropy, knowing, thinking, ho. Okay.
How speciesist? He's actually a werebear.
Yeah, how
Or a
species
werebull.
is? Could I borrow a D20?
Sure.
Thanks, sir. Alrighty. Oh, that's a wonderful roll. Give me a roll there, Jace. We're going to roll initiative.
9.
Nice. Okay.
Can I roll?
Yeah, you may. Do you need this one back?
20.
20. All right. Well, we're going to get to your head conking escapades here in just a moment.
I can't roll? No?
No, they've got your hands and his hands.
Oh, jazz
And
hands.
you guys are jazz handing it to this guy. You're really taken aback. Like, you've not seen a place like this. You've heard tell of places like this, but this is bad in a way that's not good. Like, this is not good. And you are seeing magic build around you.
That's new.
Yeah, it's different. You're like, hey, it's not quite death magic, but it's not anything you've seen on this plane.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
That's
it's
great.
the best kind.
Yeah, if we were Cultivonics members.
Yay! All right, Jace, you step forward. You slide out the knife. You swing it up to come up under his jaw and tag him one. Give me a roll.
Go to ease, go to ease, go to ease.
12.
You can use strength or dex, whichever's higher.
Strength at this point.
Woo! All right, what's your strength?
13.
Nice. Sweeters, you slide up and you catch him under the jaw as he pivots and it slides up next to his face. Leaves a nice old cut on him, and he swings in and puts his hand around your waist and whispers in your ear. You couldn't kill me. That's fine. It won't stop what happens tonight.
Sweet. I have a second hand with a second dagger. Let me know when it's my turn.
Okay.
Is it me? Head
It
conking
is
time?
you.
Head conking.
It is head conking time.
I'm going to roll 1.
No,
Don't roll
don't
one.
judge yourself.
Ha ha.
Roll well.
Christ, dude.
You know what? It looked like it was a 20 until it hit your metal brick, and then it was like 20, 20, 20, 20. That's
Don't
one.
jinx yourself, dude. Jesus.
No, it's just things were going too perfectly. It's like, no one catches me. Slip. Boom.
He grabs the two guys. They go to grab his hands, and he goes, whoa, grabs them by the neck, brings them in, conk. Their heads like two coconuts together, and he goes, ha-ha, and they both go down on top of him. And like, oh, he's like, ha ha, oh shit, and his feet just go right out from under. You're all down in a tangled heap of elbows and dog snot. It's like you're tangled up in a way that you're like, wait, stop, I gotta pivot. There's this whole
It's like Big Trouble in Little China.
very much so.
Fireman
Yes.
gun in the air.
Yeah,
Bonk.
yeah. It was not a good, like, you were like, this is perfect. It went off without a hit.
Hey, but I still took out 2 cultists. So
Yes, you did.
Yeah, sure.
I'm at
Two
an
down,
what you wanna call
28
it.
to go.
Exactly.
I keep these rolls up, I will be
will.
well rested from lying down on the ground, and I'll beat them all. So
It's called fighting in the shade. It's a thing. It's not a bad thing. The chants begin to rise. The guy grabs Jace, spins him around, and he whispers something in Jace's ear. Jace, it's your time. It's time for your next day.
I plunge that second dagger right between his eyes.
Okay. Give me a roll.
go Chase, go Chase.
What is that?
3.
Okay. Well, the good thing is he has me wrapped really close to his house, so he's probably flat-footed.
Oh, yes. Oh, no, you hit him right between the eyes. You hit him. The dagger pierces and goes straight up, leaving a slice along the top of his dome. Blood begins to pour down on both sides of his nose as he says, "Ow, we don't need any deaths here tonight." And he takes a step back and brings you out. He was standing between Marie and the circle. Mm-hmm. He moves you, the inner circle, the summoning circle. He moves you out of line of sight, out from between the two of them. He said, "You don't need to be here either." And he slides you out of the path. She, on her hands and knees, begins to grow.
No!
As the chants, "Onyx, Onyx, Onyx, Onyx," rise. The air in the circle begins to shiver. She sprouts long brown fur as she becomes a werewolf. And her jaw opens, maw extending, teeth, claws. Her naked flesh that was soft and unyielding before is now coarse and rough with fur. The middle of the circle shimmers. You manage to untangle yourself. Hands are thrust in the air. Everyone is screaming Onyx at the top of their, except for you guys, at the top of their lungs, when suddenly stepping out of the middle of the circle is a 9.5 foot tall werewolf male, battle axe in one hand, shield in the other. The battle axe, half of which is flame, half of which is ice, with a look on its face of raw, berserk rage.
This jackass.
The werewolf on the floor that now looks small by comparison looks up at him and says, "Fenris, my love." And that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott. Look around the table. Like, what do we do now?
Half of it is, no, we must keep playing, and the other half is, if we keep playing.
We're all gonna.
No. I you know what?
You ready?
Right before it fades to black, you just see, Radish drawing his sword because, slow motion draw sword, kind of like Jon Snow before the cavalry charge. Just
Yeah.
But no, I'm gonna.
It's like, hey, Fenris, take my sloppy seconds, you son of a bitch.
Fenris, Jon Snow died, right? And as always, you'll hear from us real soon.
Bye.
Bye.
And that's it tonight for us on Gaming with Scott presents Fantasy Weekly, Book 1, Tales from Oxley. You can always send us an email at feedback@gamingwithscott.com or catch us on Twitter. Joshua Jackson is at ActionJack853. Kelly is at Aerith. John Kennedy is at JKMyth. Rico is at R1C0. And me, Scott T, at GamingWScott. This is a Southgate Media production. Remember, we all hold fantastic realms within our mind's eye and can share that with those around us to make the world a better place. Bring that with you every time we venture out into the world. And as always, you'll hear from us real soon.